Whether Australia should have a nuclear future or not is a defining issue in this federal election, and the outcome will shape Australia's economy for the next 50 years. Senior reporter Kenny Heatley explains the seats set to host one of the coalition's 7 nuclear power plants and how it could impact votes.
The coalition plans to build nuclear reactors in 7 sites of existing and retiring coal-fired power stations. Most are located in safe LNP seats, and in some, Labor isn't even running a candidate. A survey of almost 3,300 voters at the end of last year found that while most pro-nuclear electorates are held by the coalition, support does not reach 50% in any federal seat. The Hunter electorate is the battleground between nuclear and offshore wind turbines, as the electorate will host either one depending on the outcome of the election. It's also one of Labor's most marginal seats in New South Wales. Now, according to the Demos AU poll, 37% of voters here say nuclear would be good for Australia, 31% are against the idea. According to the survey, Calare is one of the electorates where voters are most in support of nuclear. Incumbent Andrew Gee has been the MP in Calare since 2016, but in 2022 quit the Nationals to become an independent. Andrew Gee says he's not against nuclear, but believes the coalition needs to provide more detail. Gippsland is the second most pro-nuclear electorate in all of Australia, according to the December poll. It's also a very safe national seat. Party leader David Littleproud will likely not have any issues retaining this very safe national seat of Maranoa in central Queensland. More voters here are also for nuclear rather than against, and Labor is not contesting the seat. The marginal seat of Flynn in Queensland is much more divided over nuclear, almost neck and neck for and against. The LNP has held this seat since 2010. So far, Labor's candidate Helen Medell is not making the issue of nuclear a focus of her campaign, instead focusing on road upgrades, cost of living and health. Incumbent Colin Boyce welcomes nuclear in this electorate and is positive about the jobs it will create. O'Connor in WA also split down the middle when it comes to voters thinking on whether nuclear would be good for Australia. There are only 2 candidates running here, Liberal incumbent Rick Wilson and Greens candidate Giz Watson, who landed 10.6% of the vote at the last election. The seat of Grey across inland South Australia is a very pro-nuclear seat, according to the survey. Labor is not running a candidate here at this election, but it is a seat where the Nationals and Liberals are running against each other. Climate 200-backed independent Anita Kuss is also running. Climate 200-backed independents and MPs have expressed opposition to nuclear energy. So out of the 7 nuclear sites proposed by the coalition, there are only 2 seats that are marginal enough and divided enough on attitudes towards nuclear where it could be a deciding factor. But 2 seats could be all that it takes.